Today we get to experience our very last day at sea, and for the first time we're blessed with glorious sunshine. We spend the morning exploring all the fun and exciting things the ship has to offer before indulging in an incredible brunch at Butcher's Cut. The rest of the day is spent mostly together and with the wonderful friends we met along the way, though we still managed to sneak in a well-deserved visit to the spa before evening falls. For our final dinner, we head to Kaito Sushi, where we met with a surprise that left us completely speechless. Stay tuned, because this night has everything and more.
Well, good morning. We have a sea day today coming up with a lot of things in store. We're gonna start off in a couple of hours with a lunch at Butcher's Cut. We're then gonna continue to do some spa. We also have a lot of other things, shopping, I think, before we have our last dinner, which will be at Kaito Sushi tonight. So brilliant day. And also, for the first time, the weather is quite nice. I mean, not that hot, but still quite nice.
I am showered and ready to start the last and final day of this cruise with a sea day and a sea day brunch. This is something that I look forward to so much because, in my opinion, working the way I do and so on, having a lunch and like a beer, a nicer lunch and a beer in the middle of the day, it's something that to me is almost too luxurious to be true. I'm a hard-working man, you know. So those days are very rare, and it really also feels that you are on holiday, I think, when you can like treat yourself with a lunch and a beer in the middle of the day. This is more like a brunch to us because we are both late sleepers. We have the reservation in like 12:15, and we woke up 10 o'clock, which for both of us is very early. I could actually sometimes sleep till like 1 o'clock in the afternoon if I'm allowed to, if I'm off. So we didn't have any breakfast, obviously. This is going to be the brunch, so to speak. Leon is down by the shops. He's looking for some cigarettes, I think, some souvenirs to take back home. I have to start off by saying I will obviously talk about more general things in an upcoming video, what I like and don't like about this cruise. But there is very much trouble in the way of like the MSC app, the credit card, and so but I will go more into details. But Leon has been running around like crazy today and deposit money, and for various reasons. I won't go in too much in depth of that. More than that, we have a lot of things coming up today. I'm very excited. This is also, I know that like the sea day, I guess it's a like bender, like some people, they would say that that's the best day of the entire cruise, and some people will say that it's so. I'm somewhere in between, because I do like to have a port and go off and explore, and even if it's just for a couple of hours, it's always nice to get off the ship, so to speak. But on the other hand, like the day at sea is really your holiday, it's your vacation, because there's no must. You are on this ship, you can't get off. So it's a very nice time to just relax and enjoy the cruise, which is very luxurious. Me and Leon has said before, if you haven't watched our previous videos, that like the best time is actually just him and me here in the cabin, listening to some music, talking. And it's also what I'm gonna miss the most. So hopefully there will be a lot of that, so to say. Well, here we are. We just ordered. I went for a crab cake to start off with, which is gonna be just bloody amazing, I think. Then I'm gonna go lamb chops today and finish off with a New York cheesecake. Leon opted for the burrata as the starter. Filet mignon, right? As the we both choose the mashed potato because that was just so heavenly last time we tried it. But we're both also going today for asparagus. And then you're finishing off with your favorite from the first night, the lava cake. And we just got served a Lagunitas IPA, and your father feels like he's the king of the world, having a lunch beer, waiting for 3 courses, and just spending time with my son on our last sea day. Cheers. The first dish, I got the crab cakes, and Leon opted for the beet and burrata. So, I opted for the crab cake as my first dish, and I'm gonna say it was very good. Not as good as the shrimp cocktail, because the shrimp cocktail I had last time was just another level. You went with the burrata, you said it was amazing, but you also said that your starter, which was the lobster bisque, last time was better. But that was just personal choices, I would say. When we were here the first time, we really opted for what we really wanted as our first dish. So yeah, it makes all the sense in the world, but it was still very good. Now we're waiting for the minute, so to speak.
Stay tuned.
Look at my lamb chops. They look so tasty. Next to it is the asparagus. It looks lovely, and best of everything from last time, the smoked mashed potato. Leon has the exact same, but he has a sirloin filet mignon.
Yes.
Well, that is more or less as much as I can possibly take. Unfortunately, because when I wake up in the morning, I never have hunger. I never feel hunger. And we stayed up for like 2 hours before we came here. And I had the bread when we sat down, half of the scone, and I felt like, oh my god, this is not gonna work. And then I got my crab cakes, had one of them, and I was full. But I done a pretty good job. I got 3 lamb chops, I finished 2, you got 1. The meat was as good as the first time. It was just amazing. We asked the staff if we could wait a little bit for the dessert. They said it was okay, so I'm enjoying my little beer and my time here in this lovely establishment. Fancy words, I know, huh? Although not English spoken. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Leon, you loved your dinner, your lunch as well. It was perfect, perfect, perfect. More to come. So this cheesecake is the best dessert of the whole journey. here I am in my cabin with my feet on the bed, just like I hoped to do this day. Very full from Butcher's Cat. Hi, Leon.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm full.
Yes, so we went to Butcher's Cat for lunch, and now you might wonder, how good was it? Well, I'll tell you how good it was. It was, for me, a 5 out of 5 once again. So the crab cake that I had, I would still say that the shrimp cocktail I had last time was better. When it comes to the meat, I mean, I had I hate this because in Sweden, so we had, what did we have the first time? A New York sirloin. Yeah, but we say, the French word in Sweden, we say entrecôte. Entrecôte. So it's hard for me to know what I had. Yeah, so the first night I had a New York sirloin or entrecôte, and today I had lamb chops. And I can't really compare them because it was the best lamb chops that I've ever had. But on the other hand, the New York sirloin was amazing. So I would say the same. But the dessert this time was 100 times better. The New York cheesecake was the best dessert by far that I had on this trip, and maybe one of the best ones I've actually ever had. So it's gonna be a 5 for me. Leon, what's your verdict?
My verdict. It was, I'm very satisfied. But I would say that I'm, as I said before, that I'm very even satisfied. Because of
Like last time.
the pre-dish. So, but it's for me it's a 5 as well.
Woohoo! We have a feint.
We have a feint.
So, in just a little while, we are going down to the spa. So we pre-booked a time slot today. You had to do it because it was sea day. We really don't appreciate when it's too much people down there, though.
No.
And if it is, we're just not going to stay for very long. But we're still going to go there, and because this is the last opportunity we have to use the spa. Then at 4 o'clock, we're invited to the lovely Brenda and Carol for champagne on their balcony. So nice. It's going to be kind of an early evening today. We're arriving quite early tomorrow morning, and we have to get off the ship at like 8 o'clock something. Like they say 7:45, but like, yeah. So with that being said, it's not going to be too late. We also have the dinner tonight, 8:30 at Kaito Sushi. Very excited. We ran out of our specialty dining. This is a thing. This is a strange thing. So I bought a 4-package deal of specialty restaurants. I was trying to figure out, because in this 4-night specialty dining package, you had 1 night at Butcher's Cat, 1 night at Kaito Sushi, 1 night at Olla Tacos and Cantina, and 1 night at Indochine. And it said and stated clearly when I bought it that you had to go to those restaurants. You cannot change it for whatever. And I went as far as to say that I even Googled, is it possible on MSC to change? So say for instance that we didn't want to go to Olla, we wanted to go 2 times to Butcher's Cat. Would that be possible? And the clear answer was no, that's no way. So you had 1 meal at each of those restaurants, and since teppanyaki wasn't included in any of the meal package deals, we made the reservation for that when we got on board as an extra. Then, when we were at the teppanyaki, they actually gave us a 0 credit, so we didn't have to pay for it. And they said that, well, we used one of your pre-dinner meal. Which means that you are allowed to change. But unfortunately then, because Olla Tacos is the cheapest one. It's all you can eat for $20.99. And if we knew this, we would obviously have paid for that yesterday. But we didn't understand it until today when we were looking at our bill, that you're actually allowed to change it. But it was still good because teppanyaki was quite expensive, so and more expensive than, for instance, Kaito, where we're going today. And because we no longer have the specialty dining package left, we can do a la carte tonight at Kaito. And that's actually something that I'm pretty happy about, to be fair. So, yeah. Doing the long walk towards the other section of the boat, these corridors are so enormous, you actually understand how huge this ship is when you're walking between the stairwell. So I was telling you the other day in one of the other episodes how much I like this staircase, and that every floor has a name from a composer or, well, yeah. And the 11th floor is Puccini floor. And I showed you some of the artwork in our section. This is the front section, but this lobby is also amazing. And here in the beginning they actually have a Madame Butterfly. This is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But also, oh, you actually see me. That is not the way I wanted it. Like that. But also, look at the Madame Butterfly over here. This ship is actually very beautiful. Look. So, the spa was full. But she said, and I repeat, that there is a lot of time available at 7 o'clock. And we have late dining, so we're going to go there late. So instead of going to the spa and being healthy, we went to the British pub and having a beer. I'm doing a Guinness, and you're doing a strong bone cider. Nice. Changed into somewhat nicer clothes, and now we are going to meet up with Brenda and Carol. They have been nice enough to invite us to their cabin for some champagne on their balcony.
Be
just grabbing our swimming pants, going down to the spa, and then it's dinner time. But let's start and see if the spa is empty enough to fit us. And the spa is in the front. So the easiest way to us to do that is to walk actually in the corridor here with the cabins, because it won't be that many people. And I just want to show you how long and big this ship actually is. So I'm actually going to film the entire way from our cabin to the stairs in the front, and I'm obviously going to like fast forward it, but still you're going to see what an enormous ship this is. Leon, please open the door.
Oh, is it that I don't listen? Or is it that I don't hear? Because I know you're hard to get, and that's why my biggest fear. Cause I know you're hard to get, but you don't get what I need. Is that you and I will slowly become a distant memory.
I'm not sure if you got that, but that is a huge cruise ship, and still there's a lot more in front of this stairwell. So this was only between two stairwells basically. These ships are amazing.
Hi, we're Ponyo and Pool Shark, a travel channel sharing the world through our own eyes. From dreamy travel guides and cozy vlogs to cruises, train journeys, as well as our favorite restaurants, bars and hotels. We chase the places and flavors that make travel magical. We create everything ourselves, from the very first spark of an idea to the last edit, and even the music you hear. It's all made and produced by us. It's our passion, our stories, our adventures, ready to be shared with you. So if you love to travel, eat, enjoy a world-class cocktail, and explore as much as we do, hit like, subscribe, and come along for the ride.
So basically, from here, this pool, this is where we love to hang out. These are the like jacuzzi beds. You can go up this way, and you will find two identical saunas, one being like bright, and one being dark. But they're the same thing. They're a Mediterranean bath, which is kind of like a steam sauna of some sort. Both very good. At the moment, I think that we're actually alone here. So you come out here, and there's a place for towels. They will provide you with included water, flavored water, lemon, and orange. This is the salt room. There's nothing there. Like they do put out minerals through the salts, but it's not hot. It's just like normal temperature. Last time you saw me do the water paradise, which is a kind of like 4-shower experience. So you're walking through it. They will start the first shower, which will be very cold, and then the next one will be hot. The one after that will be cold again, and so on. Then we have the experience shower here, and on both sides they have the cold rain and they have the cold breeze. And at the front, here's the other pool. Hello! And they will have another set of showers, but it will be the same experience showers. No! This is not the same. This is Cold Storm. Wow, I haven't tried this one. Let's do it. The thing with these experience showers is that they're actually doing like everything from... it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Maybe we have one here. Cold rain, cold breeze. Okay, so the storm doesn't work. So yeah, but they have the same kind of thing going on. Last night, almost time for our last dinner on board, which is the Kaito Sushi. We're very excited. We got to try some of their sushi the other night when we were doing teppanyaki, and we both said that it was world class. And now, if we had the dining package left, which we don't, and you know why, because I told you earlier, we would have a set 5 courses set menu. But now we don't have to do that because we dine a la carte basically. And now we can actually go for more sushi, which is very, very nice. Cheers. Yeah. Peroni. Italian on the last day with an Italian company.
Now we have dinner in 5 minutes.
So this is it. We're here, looking at the menus. Kaito Sushi, they placed us out here on the promenade. Last dinner of the cruise, last night of the cruise. We're gonna go all in. So we got served an Asahi, and all of a sudden they have sake. They didn't have it on the teppanyaki. I went for the cold one. You wanted heated one, so we got a hot one. Should we actually do a small cheers on the sake?
Yes, it's very hot right now, the glass, so...
Can you do it?
Okay, quick one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's so-so. Like, to me, sake kind of tastes like yeast,
Yeah,
in a way.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
I love sake.
In a way, yes. All right, still haven't figured out really what to have. Yeah, this is not as easy as it seems. Well, Leon, what did you go for?
I went for the 10 nigiri,
Yeah.
one tempura soup,
Uh-huh.
and one temaki. But I think I will get two of them.
The thing that I really liked was that you could choose your nigiri, like you could make your own choice,
Yeah, it was
which
nice.
is something that I really like. I also went for a kind of sushi, but I got some rolls as well. And then I'm going with, which I so much love, tempura moribiase. That's basically chef's choice of tempura. We're having sake, we're having asahi. Ooh. This is going to be pretty darn good, if you ask me. So I got my tempura moribiase, which is a mixture of shrimps, assortments of vegetables, and a tempura sauce. It's going to be very interesting. I love tempura, but I have high hopes. And you went almost the same, but you went for a tempura soup
Yes.
with noodles, tempura, and seaweed, I think.
Yeah, and this is like papaya as well. Fried papaya.
Wow, I'm so excited to try it.
Me too.
I mean, I'm still eating, but we got our sushi served. Looks like this. So I had a sushi deluxe. You can choose 8 nigiri, and I can choose myself from a menu. It was one of these temakis and then the rolls. And you went with a sushi.
Just a regular nigiri. So it was 10 pieces of my choice of nigiri.
But just to start off with, like the first course, my tempura, your tempura soup is.
Yeah, this.
It was crazy. It was like I'm still like I can't believe what I'm eating. And the broth, because I got to try your broth from your udon.
It was
soup.
crazy.
It
was just
crazy.
It was crazy.
Never eaten anything like it.
Wow.
Really. Yeah.
This is by far the best Japanese food I've ever tried in my life. So first piece of sushi.
Yeah, this was the Arbajack or what it was.
Yeah,
called,
the one he said.
Yeah.
That
He
no
kind of
one
recommended-
orders it, but everyone who does loves it.
Okay, so
It's good. It's good. I have two as well, so I look forward to it. Yeah, I'll keep going with my tempura, which, by the way, was the most amazing tempura I've ever had in my entire life. I have the sushi waiting here, but well, I'll do this first. So I have said for years that the best sushi I've ever had was on Princess Cruise, the seafood bar on Enchanted Princess. And I'm gonna change my mind and say that this is the best sushi that I've ever had in my entire life. Leon is
I totally agree.
totally agreeing. This is
And look at this.
unreal.
Look how much salmon.
This is unreal. 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 I've got some Japanese whiskey to finish it off. Leon, how many points?
5.
Okay. How many points do you think? 5. 5, definitely 5. Yes. 5. We are so full. And now we're waiting in the L'Atelier bar to have a last drink together with the lovely Brenda and Carol and just say our goodbyes basically. And then it's off to the cabin to pack our bags, enjoy some more time together, and also finish off tonight with a cocktail club. That's going to be the last thing we do tonight. That was that. The last drink on this cruise. Well, in the bar. We're still getting a couple of more because we have to pack our bags, just spend some quality time together in the cabin. But it was the last drinks in the bar, and soon we're going up to our cabin to start packing our luggage for tomorrow. We're kind of in a rush. I wanted us to do a cocktail club segment today, but it's almost 12 o'clock. We're going off 7 o'clock basically in the morning. We have to pack our bags. So thank you for coming on this cruise. This has been a lovely cruise. We actually have a lot of more content on this cruise, of course, from what we loved and hated about this cruise, from all the meals we had, and so on and so on and so on. So there will be a lot of more materials.
I think we're gonna end with a time lapse of us doing the bags, and this will be it because we really have to call it a night. Thank you for watching. In the end, always remember, it is never about the destination itself, it's what you make of it that counts. Till next time, stay safe. Yeah.